The Whispering Woods was a peaceful place. Sunlight dappled through leaves. Squirrels chattered secrets. Birds sang sweet melodies. A gentle breeze rustled the leaves. It tickled the feathers of Greta the goose. Greta loved the Whispering Woods. She knew every nook and cranny. Greta was a kind goose, always ready to help. She shared her food with the little bunnies. She sang lullabies to the baby owls. Everyone loved Greta. One day a strange scent drifted through the woods. It was unfamiliar. It was a little bit scary. The forest animals whispered, wondering what it could be. Greta, curious as ever, followed the scent. She waddled past the babbling brook. She tiptoed over a carpet of fallen leaves.
"Hello," said Greta gently.
The wolf jumped, startled.
Behind a towering oak tree, she found him. A young wolf, all lanky legs and clumsy paws. His fur was the color of storm clouds. His eyes were big and green. He looked lost and a little bit sad.
Wally, mumbled the wolf, his tail tucked between his legs. I'm Wally. S1. Don't be afraid, Greta reassured him. What's your name?
Greta smiled. "It's nice to meet you, Wally. Why don't you come meet my friends?" "Everyone, this is Wally," announced Greta. "He's new in the Whispering Woods." Narrator. Wally hesitated. He wasn't sure about meeting new animals, especially not a whole group of them. But Greta's smile was contagious, and he found himself nodding. Greta led Wally to her favorite clearing.
There, the rabbits were playing hopscotch, and the deer grazed peacefully. The animals froze as they saw Wally. The rabbits scurried behind a bush. The deer stamped their hooves nervously. Even Bartholomew the owl, usually calm and collected, ruffled his feathers in alarm.
Wally shyly poked his head out from behind Greta, his tail starting to wag nervously.
Greta, sensing their apprehension, quickly added,
"Wally loves to tell stories, don't you, Wally?"
Surprised but eager to please, Wally told them about the rushing river he had crossed and the funny little fish that swam upstream. He also shared tales of the mountain he had climbed, so high it touched the clouds. As Wally spoke, his fear melted away. His voice grew stronger and his tail wagged faster, almost knocking over a startled rabbit. S2 nods vigorously. The other animals, charmed by his stories and disarmed by his gentle demeanor, began to warm up to him. Soon the clearing was filled with laughter. The rabbits hopped back out, their ears twitching with amusement. The deer gathered closer, their initial fear replaced by curiosity. Even Bartholomew, his wise old eyes twinkling, hooted with laughter at Wally's sillier jokes. S4 gasps. Greta, delighted to see everyone getting along, decided to have a feast. She gathered berries and nuts. The rabbits brought juicy dandelions. The deer nibbled fresh grass and shared it with Wally. S1 humming while gathering. Wally, who had never been part of such a gathering, felt a warmth spread through him. He had never felt so welcome, so accepted. He had never had so much fun. As the sun began to set, painting the sky in hues of orange and pink, they sat together, sharing stories and laughter. Wally, his belly full of delicious food and his heart full of joy, knew he had found a home in the Whispering Woods. He had found friends who accepted him for who he was, a wolf with a kind heart and a funny bone. He had learned that friendship could blossom in the most unexpected places. S2 chuckled softly. From that day on, Wally was no longer the new, scary wolf. He was Wally, the storyteller, the comedian, the friend. The Whispering Woods, once wary of the unknown, embraced him with open hearts. The Whispering Woods taught everyone a valuable lesson that day. It's important to look beyond appearances and embrace differences. Kindness, acceptance, and a shared laugh or two can turn even the most unlikely pairs into the best of friends. And that is how the Whispering Woods, filled with the melodies of friendship and the echoes of shared laughter, lived in harmony.